All right, we are going to write an equation for the line in slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is known as y equals mx plus b. M is just a fancy way to say slope, and b refers to the y-intercept. So the equation of the line, we're going to do two things. We need to look for slope and we need to look for y-intercept. Slope we're going to find by doing rise over run. And to do that, I find 2 points on the graph. You can use any of these 2 points because it will give you the same slope. So you can work wherever. I think these 2 points look great. So rise means how far do you go up? So I'm going to draw myself a little triangle, and I'm going to do it in 2 different colors because you're going to see why here in a second. So I made myself a triangle that connected these 2 points. Rise is just like when you stand up. So rise is looking like when you stand up. How many boxes did this triangle go up? It went up 1, 2, 3 boxes. So our rise is 3. Run means, like if I was running, how far would I go across? So run is right here, and run goes over 1, 2 boxes. So my run is 2, meaning my slope is 3 over 2. You leave it as an improper fraction, that is perfectly fine. Y-intercept, that's just for where it crosses the y-axis. Well, you guys know that this is the x-axis, and you know that this is the y-axis. So we look to see, where does that line cross the y-axis? Well, it crosses right here. What is that point? Well, here's 0, 0, and I know I'm going down into the negative, so that's -1, -2. So my y-intercept is -2. It crosses the y-axis at -2. Now, to write an equation, I write it in this form, but instead of saying m, I replace my slope. Instead of saying b, I replace with y-intercept. So my equation would be, I'm going to write it over here, I think I got more room. Y equals, get my marker out, replace the slope, the m, so that's 3 over 2. And then I write the x, don't forget, always have to have the x. And then my y-intercept is my b. Now notice it says plus, but my y-intercept was negative, so I'm just going to make that -2. And there's my equation. Y equals 3/2 x minus 2.